I'm going to show you how you sign your DocuSign forms for Eagle Scholars for the next year. So each of you should have received an email. If you do not see this email, please go into your spam folder or your junk folder and look for it. This is what it should look like. Please DocuSign Eagle Scholars 2021-2022. So I'm going to click on that. And then this should come up. What you're going to do next is click on Review Document. It's going to take you in here. You want to make sure and click on you agree to use electronic records and signatures, and then go over here and click Continue. When it'll open up the document, you're going to click Start, which is going to take you to the very first thing that you, the scholar, need to sign. So these are all checkboxes that you need to read and agree to. These are your virtual learning norms that we want you to be able to use this summer when you're learning virtually. So you want to make sure and read each one of them. I have read them all, so I'm just going to click to make this faster, but I need you to make sure you're reading because this is what you're agreeing to. So you need to know what you're agreeing to. If you do not check one, it will pop you back there because you have to have read all of them. Then I can go to next. Actually, if I click next, select, it's going to take me through each one of these until I sign all of them. And then once I get, you can see how it says required. So then it's going to say sign. So I want to click on sign. It's going to ask which name I want to use. Since this one was sent to the scholar, that would be Ruby Lane. It should have her name. If it does not have a name that, like your name first, you can always go to draw and you can sign your name that way. But this one is for Ruby, so if I were the scholar, Ruby Lane, then I would adopt and sign. And you see it just scrolled me down to the bottom because this is the next thing that I need to fill out. So I'm going to fill out a birth date. I'm just going to say January 1st of 2007. And then I'm going to go to next, and it's going to take me to the last thing that I need to sign. And then again, it also has a birth date, so I'm going to say 1/1/07. And then if I scroll down here, I'm going to say finish. Once it finishes, it's going to ask if I want to save a copy of my document. You can sign up for an account here, but you don't have to. So if I say no thanks, I can do up here, I can download it if I want to. That would be good so you remember what your learning norms are and what you have agreed to. But then I don't have to create an account. So I'm going to say no thanks, and it's going to say you're all done. Now, am I all done? No. Go back to your Gmail. And so if you go to your inbox, you will see a second DocuSign. So now you're going to click on that second one. It looks the exact same. The difference is this is for your parent. So if you click on Review Document, what you will see, you're going to agree. Now this is what you can sit with your parent and go through because they need to sign all of this stuff. So this one, you're going to hit start, and you see that it says, as the parent guardian of Ruby Lane, these are the things that your parents need to read and sign. So if I say, I'm going to click here, let me just show you what happens if I miss one. So I'm going to go here, and then I need to be, as the parent or guardian, I'm signing this. Now, this did come up my name, but again, if it's not your parent's correct name, just go to draw, and then they can create their own signature using the mouse or using the trackpad on the computer. So I'm going to go back here. I'm going to adopt and sign this one. My name goes there, and it takes me down to the transportation waiver. Your parents need to read this, or you need to read it to them because they have to check which ones they give permission for. Each of these are different. It's to give permission for us to drive you home once we start meeting in person again. It's to give mentors the permission if to drive you home on Thursday nights. It's also saying they may choose the option to say, no, I am the only one that can pick my child up. And so this one, as you can see, it says required, select at least one field. You do not have to select all of them, but you do have to select at least one. If your parents agree to all of them, they can select all of them. That makes it easiest for us because we can make sure you get home. Then finally, let's see, we sign here. This is the agreement for our one of our programs this summer that we will have this is our what we're calling our sex ed program, but it's really about relationships. And so this is giving you what their language is for whether or not your parents accept. So make sure and translate this to them. Let us know if you agree. If you do, this is going to allow you to either check yes or no. If you check yes and then go to next, it's going to take you to the no. That does not mean you have to check the no, because if you do, it unchecks the yes. So checking the yes on both of these will allow you to participate so that you can learn things about relationships, and this is intended to prevent pregnancy. That's our goal, and to keep you safe as far as just protecting yourself relationship wise and STD wise and all of that. So this is the media release. Again, I do one or the other. It does not allow me to do both. So once I say that, it may give me that option. Now I go to sign. I sign, and again, always feel okay about scrolling up and reading the whole thing. This is the release of liability. Whoops, and I think I skipped that, but we'll try this. These are all of your medical stuff. So if you do not have any allergic reactions, just put none. If you don't take any medications, again, put none. Any known medical conditions or problems, none. Blood type, if you don't know, you can just say don't know. Doctor's name and phone number, you can say either don't know, or hopefully, if you do know, that's great, what your preferred hospital is. And then down here, your parents' work number and home number. Sorry, this is covering up some. Hopefully you can still read that. Work number, home number, they need to put that in. And then a number here. If they don't have a work number, or maybe they don't have a home number, they only have a work number, again, this is an emergency contact. So this would be the person that we could contact in case your parent is not available. So I'm going to say John, Doe, and we will say uncle and your uncle's phone number, and then I'm going to sign. And then this one is going to be just for us to be able to access your educational records, like your report cards and things like that. This is just saying that we can have access to that so that we can help hold you accountable for that. And then if that is okay, they will sign there. Now it's going to pop me back up because I missed one of these. So these are all checked, but that one is not. So I'm going to go down here and I'm going to go to next. And I'm going to sign that one because I think that was the one I missed a while ago. And then I should be good. So I'm going to go to finish. And again, it'll do this. I can download it. I can say no thanks. And I am all done. And that is yours is now signed and your parents' part is now signed. Make sure you get 2 emails. We have to have both emails completed before you are eligible to participate in Eagle Scholars for the next year. You will not have to sign these papers again until next May at this time. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.